Kiefer, can you kind of walk us through your goal there and the feed you got from Roman?
Yeah, it was quite a special feed. We were just trying to break out, stay connected on the breakout. I chipped it to him, and I just tried to use my speed, and he drew two guys with him because that's the respect that he gets here. So he made a crazy pass, and I just finished it.
Kiefer, for you, what impression do you think you've made so far through the preseason and training camp?
Yeah, I mean, I just try to put my head down and work, and I try to play with that energy that is infectious and leads to somehow, the wins every night, and trying to make whatever line I'm on better. And I think the biggest thing is just having an impact. So if we can do that night in and night out, then I'll be happy.
What do you think was your biggest takeaway from the time you spent up here last season that you've been able to bring this season?
I think just getting in the flow state, and I've always believed I can contribute, and then I was gifted a great opportunity. So just to prove it to myself, and then just try to, like I said, just put my head down and work, and hopefully everything else falls in place.
Do you kind of feel like things are starting to click a little bit more for you guys in terms of chemistry and the new system and kind of getting into a steady pace?
Yeah, I definitely think tonight was a step in the right direction. We wanted to get off a schneid and get a win for our fans because their support means a lot to us. So I think the biggest thing though is the process right now. It's obviously preseason, so I don't think the results are. We're not worried too much about the results, but we needed a win tonight, and I think the way we did it was a good way.
Kiefer, you got some looks with Colton Sissons and Philip Tomasino. What did you make of their games this evening?
Yeah, well, I mean, Sizzy's a great player to play with. He's always in the right spot, and he's always defensively sound. And you saw the passes he was able to pick off in the third, and obviously his PK presence is top notch. So then Phil is a great player with the puck, and I think we had a couple shifts we were able to buzz and. Keep them hemmed in and wear them down. I think over the course of the game, it starts to wear other teams down. So, it was good. They're both great players.
You think playing in a system like Andrews kind of opens you up and lets you play a little bit more freely?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's emphasizing on us staying connected and a lot of speed. So, I think still got to figure out some of the points of when to slash and pull and all these things that we're preaching. But once we continue to sharpen up, it's going to be really effective.
To go from being a defensive-minded team like you guys kind of were last year, being physical, to now you're creating shots, you're creating space, you're playing, faster pace. Has that adjustment period been tough for you, or is it something you guys have just kind of taken to?
I mean, well, obviously tonight was our first win. I think, like I said, the process is more important. I think tonight was the first, a good step in the right direction. But yeah, it's all of us together. When we help the D and D help the forwards, and it's fun hockey to play because we're playing fast and we're just wearing teams down. And you saw the momentum turn after the first period once we sharpened up on some of the details.
Thanks, Kiefer.